You play music? Who plays music? No, I want to play the Awakening stuff. I want to play like, give me the playlist. The playlist, that paper, the playlist. Where is it? I got it. I want to show them. I want to kind of get into the Awakening vibes. You have a playlist already? Hey, hey. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Turn the music off. I need to control the music from right here. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Roll call, roll call. Come on, y'all. Drop your city, drop your city, drop your city, drop your city, drop some fire, drop some fire. Share this Zoom with whomever you believe needs to be here. If you know someone that is dealing with anxiety, low self-esteem, depression, confusion, doubt, lack, you understand? Uncertainty, loneliness, someone that you know that's not been showing up as themselves lately, I want you to be so kind and share this Zoom with them. We're going to be kicking this off in about another 3 minutes. I want to give us some time to share. Listen, the key to living is giving. I want you to know the key to living is giving. The more you give, the more you receive. So think about one person you know right now that you know deserves to live a better life. They may be in an abusive relationship. They may be abusive to themselves. And so I want you to have the mentality that the more you give, the more you receive. Think about if I share this with one person, what can happen to me in return? If this is a Zoom that wakes them up and helps them to tap into the beginning process to deprogramming, to reprogramming. So go ahead and hit share. I'll be back in about 60 seconds. Come on, y'all, hit share. All right, what's up, Chicago in the house? Like I just saw you use it. What's up, Chicago? All right, everybody. Let's go. All right, y'all, let me highlight myself real quick. Spotlight for, there we go. Stormy, you ain't slow, girl. Don't let nobody make you think you slow. You was not slow. How y'all doing tonight? Come on, I see y'all calling in from all over. Man, to have y'all here with me tonight on the Zoom, I tell you, I'm super proud of y'all. I want y'all to know I'm proud of y'all. Coming to get what you need. There's nothing more powerful than knowing what you need and doing what you got to do to go get it. What I'm excited about tonight, there's so many things I want to share with you guys. I promise you I could be here till tomorrow. You know, for me, when I'm impacting, that's when I feel like I'm alive. When I'm not impacting, I feel like something wrong. You know, I was just talking to my team in here and I was telling them that, you know, it doesn't feel like work to me. What I do, I'm nonstop. For real. I'm nonstop all day long. From the time I wake up, and I wake up early. I don't care what time I go to bed. I'm up and I'm up working, contributing. And I can tell you all right now, write this down. The key to living is giving. The more you give, the more you receive. And I need you to know that the more you give, the more you receive. And a part of the reason why you probably not where you want to be right now is because you have not identified that. Nobody probably never told you that the key to living is giving. You think that you just pay tithes to the church and that's it? No. You got to give your time. You got to give your good energy. You got to give your love, and you got to give your money. It's all type of ways to give. But before we kick off this Zoom tonight, I got 35 minutes to dedicate to give you guys some pertinent information that I believe if you apply immediately, you could walk into living your true dream life. And I'm talking about tonight, 5 steps to living your dream life. And really, it's not even 5 steps, but it's really some questions that I need you to really go deep inside and be able to ask yourself. And, you know, I wish that I could see all of your faces. I wish that we could have a dialogue back and forth, but we can't. And that's why the awakening is so powerful. First of all, I want to tell y'all that we are 15 days away from the awakening. And the awakening is what I did to become a woke woman. I repeat that. The awakening, turn your your camera off, babes. We can see you. Yeah. The awakening is what I had to do to wake myself up. I looked around and I wasn't happy with my life. I was not happy with my life. I looked around and I was not happy with my life. And I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but nothing feels worse than you feeling like something is not right. I want you to drop a number 1. If you know that you could be doing more than you're currently doing, you know that something ain't right. You know that you ain't giving life your all. You know if today was your last day, you would feel unfulfilled, that you didn't do nothing. How many of y'all know that there's more for you to do? There's more for you to do, but you just don't know what is it, like what's going on. How many of y'all could relate to that? Not knowing what's really going on. What's real? You have been signed out of your account because your account is signed in from another device. Okay, can y'all hear me? Boom, yeah. How many of you all know that if you knew what to do, that you'll already be doing it? See, chances are we don't know what we don't know. And I want to share with you all something. That's something that I learned about 15 years ago. It's called the 5 stages of learning. And stage, really, the first stage is recognizing that, listen to me, most people don't know what they don't know. And they really have no clue that they don't know it. And I'm gonna validate this for you, because if you already knew how to be rich, you would be it already. If you already knew how to be happy, you would be it already. If you already knew how to create the dream life, okay, since we're talking about 5 steps to creating a dream life, if you already knew what to do, you would already be doing it. But see, most of us do not accept the fact that, man, I've been living like this for 5 years. I've been living like this for 10 years. I've been wanting more for 20 years, but I keep repeating the cycle. How many of y'all have heard yourself say that to yourself? It feels like I keep repeating the cycle. How many of y'all have said to yourself, it feels like I keep attracting the same men in different bodies? How many of y'all remember saying that to yourself? How many of y'all feel like you say to yourself, every time something good happens, by the time it gets to me, it's over? How many of y'all have said that to yourself? How many of y'all have went to work and said to yourself, man, I hate this job. I hate this job. I hate this job. I hate this job. But yet still you've been hating it for 10 years and you show up every day. See, I need you to understand this. And I'm not saying this to hurt you. I'm saying this to give you what we call a conscious interruption. You got to recognize that once you proclaim what you don't know, and you're able to literally write it down, like literally pinpoint what you don't know, that's the only way you start the process to deprogramming, to reprogramming. And I'm telling y'all the truth. Why am I so passionate about this? Because it was me. I'm like, man, I'm not really happy. I'm really not happy. I'm not really doing my best. I'm really not, I don't really, like where I live at. I don't really like what my body looks like. I don't really like that I didn't go on to college. All of these things that I used to talk about, what I did not like. And so I had to figure something out. Because guys, I'm gonna tell you something. It made me suicidal. It made me depressed. And real quick, y'all, before we end, I'm going to allow, if you've ever been to an awakening in the past, if you've ever been to a virtual awakening, if you've ever been to a physical awakening, I want you to raise your hand, because I am going to request for some of you all to come on and just share what did the awakening do for you, okay? And I want you to share within 60 seconds of what the awakening did for you, because that's really my goal of this webinar tonight. I remember looking in the mirror and saying to myself, I hate feeling like I'm selling this event, because I'm not a ticket salesman. But then I realized, Stormy, is sharing your truth selling? Is telling a story of what has happened to you and how you've overcome many obstacles? Is that selling? And so when I said those things to myself, I'm like, Stormy, the first event you went to that changed your life, somebody gave you a ticket. And once you had that metamorphosis and your life changed, do you remember becoming very passionate about wanting to share that experience with other people? Some of you all can relate to this. You ever went to church and you give your life back to the Lord, and you go to Bible study 2-3 weekends, you go to church a few Sundays, and now you just want to tell everybody about Jesus. You just want to tell everybody, no, don't curse around me. Don't say that around me, because you really have become born again. You went into an environment, you've asked for forgiveness, you've given your life back to the Lord, and for some reason, you decided that this time I'm gonna live right. This time I'm gonna do it right. And because you start to feel good, right? You start to feel proud, you start to feel alive, right? You wanna tell other people. Anybody ever experienced that? Well, that's me. Like, I am woke, y'all. I am woke. And after becoming awakened, as a matter of fact, let me show y'all something. This was one of my manuals for one of my events. See how thick this is? After I became awakened, after I invested millions of dollars, I was passionate. I wanted to tell everybody about how I woke up, because I didn't realize that I had the power within me to live this woke life. And my life changed, y'all. My body changed. I looked at my skin, and my skin changed. Can I tell you how my skin changed? My thought process changed. I no longer spoke the way I used to speak. Everything began to change. Make sure you send a text message out to everybody. The text message need to go out to everybody, because I know we should have 4,000 people on here right now. The text need to go out. Every group need to get the text message to hop on this webinar right now. And after I woke up, y'all, can I tell you, I started to see what I was doing wrong. Like, one of the worst things you can do to yourself is to pretend like everything is all right when it ain't. One of the worst things you could do to yourself is to pretend you like the life that you have and you really don't. One of the worst things you could do to yourself is pretend that you love the man you with or love the woman that you with and you really don't. Because slowly but surely, Your body is taking on what you call being in dis-ease. Your body's at dis-ease. And when you are at dis-ease, you are forming disease in your body. Mental disease, physical disease, spiritual disease, financial disease. You are really dying. Do you know that many people die at 25 and they're not buried till 65? They just walking aimlessly, a wandering generosity. And I don't know about you guys, but when I woke up, man, let me tell you something. It's like the weight was lifted off my shoulders. It's like I looked around, y'all. I'm telling you, I looked around. I'm like, what am I doing with this man? I'm like, what am I doing with this man? When I woke up, see, some of y'all know the story of me having a fucking party, PHUCK. As a matter of fact, give me that book right there. This book is what changed my life. This is one of the books. I read this book and it was talking about the mirror technique. And I got to tell y'all this. When you start searching for help, it's like when you take one step, God to take the rest. That's why I apologize. I said, you know, I gotta apologize to y'all. I like to say my dreams and goals are coming into reality. How they will get done is not my business. It's God's business. That's not true. God did his part by giving you life. He made you in his image and in his likeness. You have the same power of God. God is on the inside of you. See, this is a scary thing that most people don't like to talk about because it makes you feel like you're saying you're God. Well, guess what? You are a God. Yeah, you are. God made you in his image and in his likeness. You have the power to speak a thing and it shall come to pass. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Okay. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. He told you hundreds of times, thousands of times in the Bible how important faith is. But yet and still, guess what? The negative conversations, the negative thoughts, that I can't do it, that I ain't good enough, that I ain't smart enough, that I don't make enough, the asking people what they think, being led by the opinions of others. See, all of this is what's getting in the way. And so what I want to help people to do, I want to help people to step into their full power. That's what I want to do. I want to be the person that goes to sleep at night knowing that I helped a little black girl, a little black boy, a little Latino girl, a little Section 8 person, a little food stamp person, anyone that was once depressed, anyone that was once suicidal, anyone that was once lonely, anyone that don't believe that they're good enough. How about this? Anyone that don't believe that they belong. Do you know how many people don't believe that they belong? It's 1,600 people on this Zoom right now. Do you know about 1,500 of the people on the Zoom right now don't believe that success is anywhere in their future? They think it's too late. They think they're too ugly. They think they're too overweight. They think they're not smart enough. They think because their mama was this, their daddy was this. Man, let me tell you something. Whatever you believe is right. And my goal for the next 20 minutes is to help you to deprogram in order to reprogram. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share a few things with you. And if these few things does anything to your soul, see guys, this is not about income. This is about impact. I said, well, see, once I woke up, see, when you woke, you ain't broke. See, when I woke up, money started coming. Listen, guys, I attract my income. My energy attracts my income. And I put my income to work for me. I don't have to work for money anymore. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I am a money magnet. I am a walking vault. Successful entrepreneurs, they look for me every single day. They want to pour into me. They want to connect with me. They want to align with me. They want to give to me. You understand? I am a money magnet. Successful entrepreneurs, they look for me every single day. They want to pour into me. They want to align with me. They want to collaborate with me. You understand? So money is not my motive anymore. But there was a point in time in my life where money was my motive, my master. You understand? And my manager. I had to do everything because I needed to make monies. But when I woke up, let me tell y'all, and I was talking about this last night. I had two things that happened to me that made me realize that I got to do something about this. Thing number one, how many of y'all remember, some of y'all been following me on social media. I'm going to say shouts out to anybody. If you've been following me, praying for me, believing in me, and just being here, buying anything from me, supporting me. Some of you all already, drop a heart if you already got your virtual ticket or your physical ticket for the awakening. Drop a heart if you already got your ticket, you locked in, you ain't playing, you gonna be there with bells on because you know you need your recalibration, baby. Exactly. But I'll share this with y'all. First story, my mom died August 26th of 2011. And when my mom died, I didn't know that I was gonna fall into a depression. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know I was depressed. But here's some key indicators that you are depressed. Write this down. Number one, you find yourself wanting to sleep a lot. That's a key indicator that you may be depressed. Number two, you find yourself wanting to isolate yourself. You don't want to be around nobody. You don't want to be bothered. And number three, you find yourself losing weight or gaining weight. That's a key indicator that you might be depressed. Number four, 90% of your thoughts and self-chatter inside of your mind is negative. It's not about the future. It's not about the present. It's not about gratitude. It's a really poor attitude. All right. Number five, your skin. Your skin is blotchy. It's breaking out. Okay. Number six, your money funny. Nothing works for you. Money come in your hand and it goes out. Or it just don't come in at all. And then you find yourself trying to borrow money, trying to pawn something, trying to figure out a job. But then everything in your mind is just confusion, 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 confusion. And then number seven, you look around and it's like, why do these things keep happening? Like bad, like you be like, man, it's like things just keep happening. Bad things just keep happening. It's because you are attracting those things to you. Nothing can happen to you that you have not aligned with. Can I tell y'all this? Nothing can happen to you that you have not aligned yourself with. And when I learned this, it changed my life. You are where you are because you put yourself there. Your thoughts, put yourself there. The way you make decisions, put yourself there. But here's the beautiful thing. I'm so proud to tell y'all. This is the beautiful thing. The same way you put yourself there, you could take yourself out of there. Man is maker of himself. Man is made and unmade by his choices. But here's the thing. You can't use the same mind. The same mind that got you in the problem cannot be the same mind to take you out of the problem. You got to change the way you think. You got to deprogram to reprogram. And it's not just prayer. I'm sorry. You got to do more than just prayer. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all something what I learned. I think God got sick of me praying because I would pray and not do nothing. Prayer is not a replacement for inactivity. Prayer is not a replacement for laziness. Prayer is not a replacement for procrastination. Prayer is not a replacement for self-doubt. That's not how they work. God said faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You can't pray and think that God gonna, let me tell you what I learned about people that are depressed and going through. They think that God pities them and that God gonna come and bless them because he feels sorry for them because they're tears. No. God sees you moving and making decisions that you want help. He will help you. So I falls into this depression. I'm overweight. I'm watching TV all day long. I'm overeating. I'm drinking strawberries. I'm hanging out with bad people. Everybody that I was around was broke, busted, disgusted, doing the same things that I was doing. I was gossiping on the phone, talking about people, and I just was doing a bunch of low vibration stuff, hanging in the clubs, spending time with people that I had no business spending time with, wasting my time on things that were not making me happier, they wasn't making me richer, and they wasn't bringing me closer to God. Write that down. Those are three things that you should always make decisions to push yourself towards? Is it making me happier? Is this making me richer? Is this bringing me closer to God? And if the answer is no, then you should not do it. It's real simple. But I didn't know all of these things back then. And so I looked up, guys, and everything was just, it was just bad. I had no money. I had no happiness. I had no friends. I had none of these things. And so what I did was I started to look for help. And I didn't have no help besides the church. And I would do everything that the church told me to do. Pray, fast, sow seeds, tithe, give more money, thinking the more money I give was going, had a prophet prophesied, and I gave him money every time he prophesied. And I kept trying that thing, and that thing wasn't working. And then a dear friend gave me a ticket to a Tony Robbins event. And I remember I go to this Tony Robbins event. He gave me a $700 ticket. I was all the way in the funny section in the back. And I remember as I went to this Tony Robbins event, I looked around. I'm like, first of all, what am I doing here? It was a bunch of white people. I felt weird. They was doing stuff to me that was weird. But I didn't have no money to leave. And I also felt like I could not leave. And this person bought me a ticket. I could not dishonor someone that believed in me and gave me a ticket. So I decided that I was not going to leave. I was going to stay because I was grateful, and I also was broke. And I remember knowing and praying and saying I needed something. And I said, what if? I want y'all to type this in the comment section. What if this can be the event that gives me that breakthrough, that conscious interruption? What if my life can change? What if, write this down. The thinking that you have been thinking has caused some problems for you that your current way of thinking cannot get you out of. How about that one? I remember saying that to myself. I had learned that from Einstein. Your current way of thinking has caused some problems for you that your current way of thinking can't get you out of. And I knew that, it's like, man, I kept making bad decisions. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, I stayed at that event. And it wasn't just that I stayed at that event that changed my life. It's the notes that I took at that event. It's the internal introspect that I did. It's the way that I asked myself questions and decided to answer them. It was the answers that gave me the breakthrough. And I tell you right now, that started my journey to self-discovery and to me becoming a better version of Stormy Wellington. And I left there and I felt alive. My eyes were bigger. My skin was prettier. My energy was better. And I went home and everybody was like, what's up with you? Because, negative people, your broke friends, they always think something wrong with you. When you walk around chipper and you happy and you ain't arguing and you ain't fussing and you ain't tripping no more, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? But I knew something was right because they were asking me what's wrong with me. They wasn't asking me what was wrong with me when I was mad and depressed. And that's when I started to say, oh my God, I see it now. I didn't see it before. How could you ask me what's wrong with me? When everything was wrong with me, you didn't ask me what was wrong with me. Now that I feel better, I look better, I'm excited, I'm cleaning up, I want to work out, I want to drink water. Now you asking me what's wrong with me. And that was when I said, I get it now. They think something wrong with me because I'm happier, because I'm acting like, I'm excited about life. But nothing was wrong with me when I was drinking strawberries with them. Nothing was wrong with me when I was watching Lifetime with them. Nothing was wrong with me when I wanted to just be lazy and lay in the bed till 11 o'clock in the morning. But something was wrong with me when I was happier. And I said to myself, fight. Stormy, fight through this process. Don't try to make anybody conform to where you at. Don't try to convince nobody. And that's when I said to myself, my fight became an acronym. Fight stood for faith, intentional living, gratitude, happiness, and true love. And I decided that I was not going to try to fight nobody around me. Instead, I was going to keep elevating so that I can change the people around me. And if I could not change the people around me, I was going to change the people around me. Because the truth is, you hang around 5 broke people, you will make number 6. But the truth also is, you hang around 5 successful people, guess what? You make number 6. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. And so now, guys, we are 15 days away from the awakening. And I know I'm speaking to 99.9% of you because 97% of the economy is confused right now. We're trying to figure out, what do we do with our life after COVID? We're trying to figure out, do we go get a job? Do we start a business? We don't have the money. Then we got money, but the money that we got is dwindling. Then we're around people that really have no optimism at all. And we don't know where to start. Well, I can tell you right now, congratulations. Drop some fire for yourself, because you are on this webinar tonight because you know you needed it. And I'm proud of you, because one thing I've learned is always assess yourself. And nobody knows what you need but you. Guys, listen, man. Don't go ask somebody what you should do. Should I go to the awakening? You think, don't ask them. They're going to tell you don't do it. They're going to tell you that costs too much. But if you came to the awakening and your life changed day one, and you went to bed feeling excited about life, and you feel like, oh my God, I feel different. I feel lighter. I feel like something is happening. Do you think that their opinion would matter? So a lot of us need to change, choose happiness, and never give excuses. We need to be the one to come from amongst them, because you're not of them. You need to go, grow, and be the example. So 5 things. I want you guys to write this down. See, there are 5 questions that you must ask yourself, and then you must answer them accurately in order to become successful. And the reality is this is not going to be comfortable questions for you guys, because you're not going to even have the answer. And I purposely want to ask you these questions, because when you realize that you don't know the answer will be discovered within you when you come to the awakening. So if you feel stuck and you can't even answer these questions, or if you get emotional when you start trying to answer these questions tonight, because you're not going to be able to answer these questions now, because I got about 10 more minutes with you and I'm gone. But the mere fact that you cannot answer these questions that I'm going to give you is more of a reason why you need to be at the awakening. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. You see this book right here? This is a life-changing book. This is the manual. This is the manual that we go through at the awakening. And when you leave the awakening, listen, you got to know yourself. You got to love yourself. And you got to embrace yourself. And so many of you all don't love yourself. You don't. And I know you like, what she talk about? You know you don't. Because when you love yourself, you will not settle for some of the things that you have been settling for. You won't even allow it. You won't even tolerate it. Because you'll be like, please, I don't allow that. See, but what you tolerate will persist. What you allow will continue. And the reality is this: the awakening that you need is now. You cannot afford to wait and hope that something happens. How is it going to happen? How is change going to happen if you don't change? It's not just going to happen, y'all. And I'm telling you, because I used to be that girl. I thought it was just going to come to me. No, y'all. This ain't air. Air comes to you. It ain't just going to come to you without you going to get it. You got to go and get it. So, question number 1. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? And I'm talking about like your personal identity. Number 2, where am I from? Like my ancestors. Like I sit on my throne in my office and I feel where I'm from every time I touch it. Every time I wake up in the morning, I know where I'm from. I'm very aware that I am the answer to my ancestors' prayers. And I am unapologetically stepping up to finish what they can't, because their time expired, but I'm here. Number 3, why was I born? Why was I even created? You got to know these things. Number 4, what am I capable of? Some of y'all have no idea. You just working that job and you just accepting that little paycheck and you have no idea your capacity. You have no idea your capacity because you haven't even tried. Number 5, where am I going? Where will I end up? Some of y'all have no idea. Like, I know I'm going to end up as a multi-billionaire. I know I'm going to end up bigger than life. I was telling my Mello in the car the other day, like, I'm going to be real big. He's like, baby, you already big. No. Let me explain to you what I mean by I'm going to be real big. There are going to be motorcades driving around me to protect me because I'm such a necessary spiritual being having a human experience that they can't afford for nothing to happen to me. Because when I open up my mouth, beautiful things will begin to happen. When I open up my mouth, people will listen. And when I finish speaking, it will be transformative. And it's because I used to say to myself, when I open my mouth, people will listen. Stormy for the culture, period. And I knew that I needed to understand these things. I needed to get clarity in the vision. I needed to understand my purpose in life. I needed to understand, like, who is my history? Who came before me? Guys, I just went to Jamaica. You know why? I just needed to feel my ancestors. I needed to feel where my mom was raised. I needed to feel where my dad was raised. I needed to feel it. I needed to know. I needed to go back to where my mom started. I needed it for my soul because I needed to be awakened before the awakening. So where am I going? Where will I end up? Number 5, does anybody really love me? That's a big one. That's a big one. That only way you figure this out is in time. Does anybody really love me? Am I convenient? Am I just something to do? Does anybody really, really love me? So understand this, my friends. We're going to bring on a couple of testimonials. Guys, listen, right now, if you go to my Instagram page, there should be a post up because I want to definitely, there's some of you all that just don't have it. You can't afford a ticket. You can't afford your seat. And granted, I can't let everybody come for free. This event cost me over $1.1 million. It is one of the most impactful events for the culture. When I say the culture, for me, the culture is anybody that was once struggling, once depressed, once lonely, once suicidal. You can be white and be for the culture, okay? The culture is anybody that, to me, represents the cult that you came from. The Section 8 cult, the food stamp cult, the welfare cult, the single mom cult, the baby mama cult, the low self-esteem cult, the loneliness cult, the selling for less cult. It don't matter the color of your skin. Anybody that came from nothing is a part of the culture for me. You understand? It's not a color specific thing. Okay. So there's a post. I want y'all to go to my last post. If you don't have the monies, and here's the thing. There's a difference between being cheap and not having the monies and the difference between I just don't have the monies. So I want to do something to be able to support those of you that may not have the monies. Go to my page. You see this post right here? Follow the instructions for a chance to possibly win a free entrance, VIP entrance, and we're going to give away about 5 virtual tickets. Okay, we've been giving away tickets all the time, and we significantly discounted the virtual experience. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Understand this. If you proclaim your limitations, you can now proclaim your results. You got to be willing to proclaim your limitations, and you got to also pay attention to who you listen to, guys. Who are you listening to? Because who are you listening to and who are you giving your time to is contributing to who you may be becoming. And unfortunately, don't listen to your mama if she ain't help you get to the next level. Don't listen to your daddy if he don't have it in him to help you to get to the next level. Don't listen to your baby daddy if he ain't got, listen, do not listen to someone that you would not trade places with. Because see, a person that you would trade places with will tell you whatever you need, go get it. It's the broke people that think they're protecting you, right? That has the scarcity mentality that are leading you incorrectly. They really think they're looking out for you. This is what y'all got to understand. There are some people that really think they're looking out for you. So they will not tell you what you need to do because They'll tell you the wrong thing because they think they're doing and saying what's best for you, not knowing you only know what's best for you. That's why you cannot ask someone what you should do, okay? Especially if they don't have it to show you the way. So most pain and anxiety, I want to tell y'all right now, is self-induced. 99.9 of it, because nobody should be able to inflict upon you what's not inside of you. If you get hurt by something, it's because it's in you. Because for you to even be able to identify with it, it's because you are a part of that thing. There's things that I don't see because it's not in me. I have no idea what is that. I don't know what that is because it's not a part of me. And I'm like, explain it to me, because I don't know. I'm only able to identify with what I am, what's in me. That's what I can identify with. If it ain't in me, I cannot identify with it. You understand? And if it's something that I need, I'm willing to listen, to learn. But I'm not willing to act like I see something that I don't see because I don't see it because it's not me. You only see what you are. If you are judging something, do not judge, so therefore you won't be judged. And if you judge something, it's because it's you. That's why I don't hate when you see something that you don't like, because it's either you right now or it used to be you. Let me repeat that. I never hate on things that I see in people. I may separate myself from it, but I'm here to tell you, I remember when I used to be jealous of other people and their stuff. I used to be jealous. Yes, jealous. How she get that man? How she get that bag? Her hair look good. My hair don't look that good. Yeah, jealous, mad, jealous, hating. That used to be me. That's why I could see it when another person does it. You understand? Depressed. I can see depression from a mile away because I used to be it. I don't care how much you laugh and pretend and smile. I could see in your eyes you're depressed because I used to be depressed. You understand? When you are a liar, a thief, I could see it because I used to be it. It's in me. It ain't on me. But I reprogram myself and I no longer tap into those low vibrations because that's not where I'm going. I'm going higher and higher and higher and higher. And anything that's happening around me right now, it needs to happen because I'm sifting, S-I-F-T. What does sift mean? Getting rid of the waste, getting rid of what's not useful, getting rid of what's not serving me. I'm in a sift season. We all are in a sift season. That's why things are going. That's why things are not making sense to you, because we are sifting. Things are falling through the cracks that need to go. So stop trying to stop trying to hold on to what's trying to be sifted. Stop trying to hold on to what's trying to go. Instead, figure out, okay, what is my next move? You need to come to the awakening. You need to meet new people. You need to meet new people. You need to have a deeper understanding of self. You need to remember who self is. You need to deprogram to reprogram. You need to realign, recalibrate, reconnect with yourself in order for you to thrust to the next level. And I'm talking about skipping the line, y'all. Like, I want to collapse decades. My goal is to help you to collapse decades into days. What would have took you 10 years to do, my goal is to help you to do that real quick. Like, real quick, like. And that's what makes me proud. But also what makes me sad is that this is our finale. This is our last awakening. We're going to do awakening intimates, but it's only going to be groups of 20. No more big crowds. No more big crowds. So this is the last big awakening. This is the last one. You could virtually tap into the awakening intimates, but the next time we do an awakening, it's going to be 20 people in my classroom, intimate, 3-day intimate, same curriculum. Okay. And then the rest of you will be able to watch virtually. And I guarantee you, watch this. I guarantee you, watch this. I want y'all to write this down. And I'm going to bring on some people because I want to hear, if you've been to an awakening, we got over 2,000 people on this Zoom, which means you wanted this information. This ain't Instagram. You went to the Zoom because you want to be here because, again, celebrate yourself. You know you need, listen, 5 steps to living a dream. You want to live the dream. That's why you're here, because you're not living a dream right now. Okay? And that's a beautiful thing. That's humility. That's called humility. Humility is the key that unlocks the door to abundance. You are here because you know it's something that's just not happening. Okay? So if you want the dream, you got to go get the dream. Listen, the dream is free. The hustle, the action is sold separately. Let me tell y'all something. The way you prove to yourself that you are ready to go to the next level and you ain't playing this time. Watch this. You never leave the site of decision without taking action. You never leave the site. Like if you're saying to yourself right now, yup, she talking to me, yup, I need change, yup. Take action. You go right now to stormynewrules.com/2022 and you can take advantage of our $97 virtual bundle. It comes with not just a virtual ticket for the awakening, but it also comes with the masterclass. It comes with my network marketing masterclass. It comes with my $1 million mansion event that I did, my $1 million mastermind. It comes with my 9 Laws of Success ebook, stormynewrules.com/2022. And guys, listen, every year I've been doing awakenings. I sell the virtual for $197. Literally, I cut it in half, more than half, so that there will be no excuse as to why you don't get what you need. Even if you cannot be physically in the room, March 18th, 19th, and 20th, you need to be tapped all the way in. Get your hotel room, unplug, put on your Girl Hold My Hand t-shirt, go to stormywellington.com, get your Girl Hold My Hand t-shirt. Have a conversation with your family and let your family know, mama need to unplug, daddy need to go unplug, daddy got to go recalibrate. I got to go do some things for us so I could come back on fire. And I want y'all to write this down. Mark my words on this. Write this one down. Some of you all are going to miss this awakening because you're still just a procrastinator. That's what you do. You procrastinate. That's what you do. You always put stuff off for tomorrow, what you should be doing today. It's just the nature of who you've been. That's just who you've been. You just always put stuff off. And then you're going to notice that the people that you heard that went to the awakening, like one of your friends that went, it's going to be different. You're going to be like, what's up with her? She's not the same. And then you're going to tap into the next one virtually. Or you're going to come to the awakening intimate. But why delay your growth, guys? Like, why delay your growth? Don't do it. Decide now. Never leave the site of decision without taking action. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Do it because you're sick and tired of feeling how you've been feeling. And as I told you guys in the beginning of this call, like what if, what if this can be the event that you needed? Like, what if this is it? What if you ready to live? Listen, the key is living, loving, learning, leading. Okay, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Living, loving, learning, leading. And it leads to a legacy. Like, guys, my name would be great. Like, literally, my name will open doors for people. You're going to be able to say, hey, Coach Stormy is my mentor. Coach Stormy is my coach. Coach Stormy is my sister. Coach Stormy is my boom. And they're going to be like, oh, come here, access granted. You should be working towards making a great name for yourself and deciding that, listen to me right now, y'all. Draw a line in the sand. Boom. And decide that this was the past over here. This is the past over here. And what you about to move into the present. And the present is a present. But it's all up to you making the right decision. All right? So listen, I want to bring on a couple of testimonials. I want to bring on a couple of random testimonials. Tomorrow by 11 a.m., right before I catch my flight to DR, we're going to pick the winners of who participated and follow the rules under this post right here. Okay? We're going to find who you are. And it's going to be 5 people and 1 in-person VIP. And we'll DM you, and congratulations. You will be joining us at this awakening. This is my way of getting some more people involved before we get to the actual awakening, the finale. So, John, let's bring on a couple of folk. Let's bring on a couple of testimonials. I would love to hear from these amazing people that have attended an awakening in the past. So if you can't help me out, John, let's bring on our first person that has their hand raised. Let me play one of my awakening songs. Here's one of my awakening songs while he brings somebody up. This is one of our awakening songs, y'all. It's one of our awakening songs right here. Congratulations on your virtual. Congratulations. Congratulations, virtual. Your first awakening virtual party. Congratulations. The post is on my Instagram page, y'all. No, that's not it. John, where you at? Bring on one of our, oh, here we go, Demetria.
Hi, Coach.
All right.
I talked to you the other day.
Okay, hey, Demetria, are you unmuted? Unmute yourself.
Am I unmuted? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I unmuted myself.
Can you press unmute?
She's unmuted, Coach.
Go ahead, unmute yourself.
I'm unmuted. Can you hear me now?
No, I don't hear you. Say
something. Can you hear me now?
I hear you now, yes.
Okay. How are you?
Fabulous, girl. Excited about life and getting excited about a moment, okay?
I know, I'm getting excited too.
So you've been to an awakening in the past?
Yes, I have. I've been to, the first one that I attended was virtual last March, and then I came in person in September. And so this year.
Coming back?
Huh?
Why you keep coming back?
Because you got to recalibrate. You got to reassess yourself every so often, because you are constantly changing. And if you're not constantly changing, that's a problem, because you should be constantly growing.
So tell me what the awakening, and are you coming this year?
Yes, I'll be virtual this year.
Awesome, awesome. So tell me what has been the most impactful thing. Like, how have you seen yourself change since coming to the awakenings?
So I've seen myself change in multiple ways. For one, my first awakening, I remember going through the manual, and the first question you asked, I could not answer that question. And I remember crying because I was like, why do I not know myself? And so it literally was an eye opener for me. And it made me really take the time to get to know myself, to pay close attention to who I am, to know exactly what it is that I want, what it is that I want out of life. What do I deserve? Like, my expectations were so low that I didn't realize that I wasn't really setting a great expectation, which is why I wasn't getting what I so-called wanted.
Right. Wow. And what, tell me what has changed in your life since you've been awakened?
So a lot has changed. So when I first attended the awakening, I was in the process of fighting to keep my house. Now I don't struggle at all with my house. That whole situation kind of went away. And I was struggling financially, always trying to borrow money to do this, to do that. Like, all right, call my aunt right quick. Let me see if I can get a couple $100 to pay this bill, pay that bill. I no longer struggle. I don't live paycheck to paycheck. I have more than enough. I'm actually doing really well. Like, I do TLC on the side, but at full time, I'm an IT auditor, and I'm getting ready in the process now of getting ready to start my own IT audit business on the side, while doing what I'm currently doing until I can get that up and running fully.
Wow. So, thank you so much for hopping on, for sharing, and stay committed. You know,
yes.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till who you become after this awakening.
That's what I'm looking forward to, Coach, because I know after this awakening, something big is about to happen in my life. There's going to be a huge change. I feel it. Like, I've been feeling it in the pit of my stomach. And I'm like, I'm so looking forward to this awakening and going through the entire manual with you. I'm like, this is going to be amazing.
Listen, I'm going through the entire manual, and being that you're not going to be in the room, you're going to be able to download the manual.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go print it out.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow people to buy. So we're creating 6x9 that can fit in your purse. Imagine having it fit in your purse.
Oh, so that'll be.
So I'm hoping that we get it in time. But worst case scenario, you'll be able to fill out the papers, but then you're going to get a little book that you could keep in your purse and pull it out and just recap at any given moment.
Okay, because I was going to say, if they send it out to us via email, what I did, the first one was I went and sent it to Staples and had it printed. So I
Yes.
have my bound copies of both of my manuals. So I'm
Yes.
gonna have both my manuals with me.
Yes, but you're not. Give me a 21 inch.
Oh, it won't give me the small one to put in
No,
my pocketbook.
but we're gonna have them where you can
Okay.
hide them, and it's literally gonna be. Let me show you. It's gonna
Okay.
be
I was
like
gonna say,
this size.
is it gonna be like this size?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Oh
And you
yeah,
put it
that'll
in
be
your
good.
purse.
It fit it
Have
right
it-
in my pocketbook.
Put it right in your purse,
Mm-hmm.
and whenever you need, it's gonna be like, oh, here we go. Look, it's gonna look similar to like this.
Yes. Okay. That'll be perfect.
Exactly.
That
So
will be
I
perfect.
also want you to take your old manual and
Yeah.
compare it to who you are this time.
I did that with the first two. It's just amazing in 6 months how much I had changed.
It's so beautiful, right?
It is. It's so beautiful to see the growth. It just
Exactly.
amazes me, like, because you don't think you can grow that much. You don't think that much can change in a short amount of time. But little do you know, because you don't really, like, as you go day to day, you don't pay attention to that stuff. But it's once you actually take the time to step back and look at it all, I was just so amazed to see my growth. And the people around me to even see the growth and know something's different about you, what you've been doing, what have you been doing.
Exactly.
And then you also got the little haters on the side, but I don't pay attention to those.
Keep showing up, and you'll eventually
Yep.
them and they'll shift as well. So thank you so much for sharing, and I'll see you
in Coach.
15 days. All right.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Y'all drop her some fire for her growth, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's bring up somebody else, man. I love it. I love hearing the stories. It keeps me inspired. It makes me even excited, more excited than I already was. You heard that? Couldn't pay her rent, borrowing money. Now look at her. So we got Renee Brooks. What's up, Renee? Hey, Renee, hold on. Let me see if I could spotlight you. Add spotlight. Oh, hey, let me see. Unmute yourself, Renee.
Amen.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. I'm well.
I remember you. Did you come virtually or in person?
In person in September.
Wow, are you coming this year?
Yes, I'm a diamond.
Congratulations, Diamond.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
So why you keep coming back?
I wasn't ready the first time, Coach. I had just started following you in August of 2021, and I came to the Awakening in September of 2021, and I was there, but I wasn't ready. I caught some nuggets, but I didn't get it fully. So this time I need to immerse myself and be there because I have more years behind me than I do in front of me. I'll be 57 this year. So I need to, get into my full potential quick.
Yes. Wow. So what are you really expecting to happen? Like what are you believing for?
I'm believing for the deep healing that I need. I lost my mom in 2018 and I took care of her before she passed. And we had a rough relationship, my mom and I just need to believe in myself because I've dealt with and still am dealing with, low self-esteem and not believing that I am worth what I'm worth. I have a facade that I put on where people think I'm so strong, but they don't know the interior and the inside.
Wow. Wow. Well, the truth is, once you identify it and you come to this awakening and you play full out, make sure you wear your tennis shoes.
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready. And I can't wait.
Yeah.
You have poured so much into me since August of last year. I'm like, I just love you because I love your realness, because I need somebody that's going to slap me and say, girl, get it together. I don't need nobody going to say, well, you need to do that. No, like you say, bitch, get it together. Do what you need to do.
Get it together, damn it.
Yes. And I love you for that. I love you because I know God has told me that your heart is pure and you are in it for us and you do what you do for us.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to meet you and to see you. I mean, I saw you, but I stayed in the background. I told Sheila, when I talked to Sheila, I said, last year I was by myself and I stayed in the background. This year I'm gonna be out there.
Good. Good. Well, this year is going to be way different. It's going to be an experience of a lifetime. Monday, Diamond Day, is going to be very intimate. We're staying at the hotel, and Monday, we're tapping into, you know, obviously after Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're gonna already be a new person. Like, it's gonna be crazy. And then
No.
Monday, you're gonna be ready to now go to the next level and get some monies. So the
Yeah.
whole weekend is dedicated to you growing, you becoming, you breaking down those barriers and connecting and aligning with your highest and best self. And then Monday, because you're a diamond, you have access to the private event that we're having on Monday.
But one thing I did do after I left the Awakening last year, I retired from my job of 31 years.
Wow.
And I was making 6 figures there. And I was like, enough is enough. I'm done. They didn't treat me right anyway. So why was I staying?
You deserve better, right?
I deserve better. Yep.
Wow. Well, thank you for being humble and coming on. And now that I see your face, Miss Renee, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you. You're gonna be real close. The diamonds is me and y'all, even more closer than anybody else.
I can't wait. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. Don't forget your tennis shoes and the VIP Saturday, all white Sunday.
I got all my outfits ready this time. I'm ready.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. I'll see you soon. 15 days.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Wow. Did y'all hear that? Wow. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Yeah, some people want real now. All right, come on, bring me some more, John. Let me get another one. I remember Miss Renee. So do. Lydia Washington. Hey, let me make you. Hey, Lydia. Hold on one second. Oh, wow, your skin looks real good, girl. Unmute.
Okay, can you hear me?
Your skin look good, girl.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, the awakening I've been 3 times. I've seen all of them from when you first started, but I've been actually physically once, which was last year, and I manifested my ticket. But yeah, it's really amazing. When I went to the first awakening, but I was going through a lot. So it really helped me just with my strength, with my fight. I had lost my grandmother, so I was just going through a lot. I lost my parents, so I was going through a lot, and it just really helped me fight through to be able to smile and know that my story is not, it's not, it doesn't hurt me. It's for me. So, and I was able to birth my business from the awakening. I was able to just learn more about myself. It was beautiful. Like I've never been to some place like that. It was just beautiful. I just can't even put into words how much it really helped me just fight. I seen you fight. I've seen you go through here to here. So I know it's possible. I know it's possible for me. I know it's possible for anybody. You just got to stay with it. You got to stay to it. You got to believe. You cannot not believe. You just really got to believe and just keep on going and fuck with you. Because if you don't fuck with you, ain't nobody else gonna mess with you. Excuse my language.
You better say that. Embrace yourself, right? Wow. And you launched a business.
Yes.
You launched a business. What kind of business do you have?
Yeah, so I launched my business. I basically took my pain and I made it my business. So my business is called The Dream and Gems. And it's about learning and healing from your childhood trauma and just all the things that helped me get to where I am now, to be able to tell my story and really help people, because I see it as a problem out there that people that don't have parents just had a burden that they just, it's just something and I just feel like I'm here to help those people.
Wow, 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 wow. And you coming this year, you coming virtually or in person?
I'm coming virtually, but I said this the last one. I got to come to Orlando, just to line in the room, just like last time. Everything works out for me, and I'm supposed to be in the room. I'm gonna be in the room just like I was last time. Even though I didn't purchase my own ticket, I was gifted a ticket. So I'm coming to Orlando with or without, because I want to be in the energy, and I just know I love my girl, my hand family, and yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so
I'm
much.
bringing some people with me.
Exactly. Your smile and your energy is everything. Looking forward to seeing you. Regardless of what you said, if you don't get the ticket, I love what you're saying about being in the atmosphere. A lot of people are getting rooms at the actual hotel and just needing to be in that
Mhm.
in that energy of all that fruit that's gonna be in that room. Okay, so thank you for believing. Thank you for being
But
on.
I enjoyed seeing you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I sent you a gift. I don't know if you got it, but it's all good.
What gift you send me?
The last awakening I gave Miss America, she'll remember I gave her a box and it had butterflies, like some sage and some crystals and different stuff in it. But it was a little handwritten note and I wrote you a note.
You
But it
know,
was busy, so if not, it's okay because I gave it birth my
I
spirit.
did get a box like that. I did get a box like that. Thank you. Thank you. It was a brown box.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Yeah, I decorated everything from hand. So that was my business. That's what I came and birthed out and just, became blessed with. And that's what my business is.
I get it. Awesome. Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So listen, y'all, I didn't mean to go over this late. I'm leaving. I didn't mean to go over this late. Listen, I will see y'all in 15 days. Hopefully you wrote some notes. Hopefully you feel it in your soul. If you have not gotten yourself a ticket, listen, get you one. This is the finale. Only you know what you need. Stop procrastinating. Do not put off not one more day of you doubting yourself, of you not doing what you need to do. If you still have not gotten what you needed out of just the energy of tonight, just do what you need to do. Remember, never leave the site of decision without taking action. Go get what you need. And what you need is right here. It's in you and all around you. That's how God works. All right. So listen, I'm not gonna keep y'all too late. It's 10:06. I got an early flight to catch tomorrow. I love y'all. You see me eating on these gummies, but I can't wait to see y'all at the awakening. All right. If you have not gotten a virtual ticket, we got a $97 deal. Go to stormynewrules.com/2022. All right. And get your ticket and all the perks that come in a $97 bundle. All right. And don't be afraid to share with a friend. Remember, the key to living is giving. All right. Have a great night. Thank you, John. Thank you, everybody, for being on. Good night. Follow the rules from the webinar. From the post. It's on my page. You may win a free ticket. All right. Bye, everybody. I was like, I'm gonna be on here for 30 minutes. Me and my mouth. I love doing what I do. I can't shut up. Okay.